Gaming used to be so simple. It used to be so simple. You know, it used to be a hell of a lot cheaper than it is now. Like, games used to be so much more cheaper. Around 30 to 15 odd quid, that kind of deal. And now, modern gaming is, it's not great. Now, as you may not know, prices have gone up, and you could say, oh, it's because of the game engines, all the stuff that goes into games have boosted up the prices up to 100 quid. So you're telling me we're at that stage now where deluxe editions are now 100 quid? Okay. If you're telling me this is good, you're just not there. You are not on the planet Earth. You are somewhere else that is not even in this known universe. It is not possible that you are here. Not possible at all. Now, as you may not know, I have had a go at Tencent and Techland the last video, and this is what sparked this crazy video. Now let me just show you how crazy this video is. Cue the epic music.
But my hope will never die.
Wow! Did you see how epic that was? That's how epic this video's gonna be.
Are you sure about that?
Kind of. Probably not. Probably not gonna be as good as that. But still. But anyways, back to the subject. Modern gaming has possibly ruined gaming for me, in a sense of it's more of a cash grab. You know, I don't know if anyone else sees this or not. Like, I will constantly play games. I will always love playing games. You know, I'm a gamer. I love games. But, you know, there's two bits of gaming that I do not like now. And that's now everything is a cash grab. And not only that, we can't get a game that is genuinely like fixed, like made properly. We cannot get that no more. Like some games, yeah, we had, like back then we had like some glitches and all that good stuff, but we can't get a game that is like has no bugs, no glitches, nothing like that. We can't get that no more. And now, when I mean everything's a cash grab, is that everything is adding in-game currency and adding in a store or a battle pass or something like that, and completely throwing what the main thing, like the gameplay and everything, out of the window, and just, you know, saying goodbye and saying, hello money, we want you. Like, I get that you want to make your money, right? Fair enough, make your money. I'm not the guy to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, how I feel about all this in-game currency BS and all that stuff, it's just not needed. Like, if it was a free game, like Fortnite, I can't believe I have to use that terrible game as a bloody example, but it's a very good example. Like, Fortnite is a free game, right? Fortnite is a free game, you get no money from buying it. Right, you get no money. It's completely for free. Free games, you would expect it to have in-game currency and a battle pass or something. They've got to make the money somehow. You know, they've got to make the money somehow, which is fair enough. But if you pay for a £60 to £19 game, and then you're just going to smack in-game currency, and then add an in-game store, all this stuff, for a game that doesn't need it, then what are you doing? You know, have your updates, buy the game, buy the DLCs, but at the end of the day, don't go out here fishing for money. It's like Mortal Kombat 1. I've seen the Combat Pack 1, right? And now, right, instead of being what, £9 to £10, right, for Combat Pack 1, you have 35 quid for Combat Pack 1. What's going off? Like, what is going on? Like, there's not much going into these combat packs. It's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters. 6 characters, right? That's for this combat pack, and it's 35 quid. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure, because everyone's made out of money, because everyone can fork out God knows how much for some characters, or some in-game currency, or some bullshit. It's just, what is the logic? Like, what is the logic? I just don't see it. Here, let me just go on to Mortal Kombat X. Nope. Mortal Kombat. There we go. Mortal Kombat XL. Right. Okay. Let's go down to the. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Right. So the base game, 20 quid. See, I wasn't bullshitting you. The games used to be 20 to 30 to 15 quid. Right. Let's go to combat. Where's the combat packs? Combat. Talk someone to yourself.
Hex mode on!
What? Why is your hair turned white?
Cause it makes me look more badass.
So why have your nails turned black?
Cause it makes me look fabulous!
Okay, finally found it. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Found it. Mortal Kombat X's Combat Pack 1 is £8. Its base game, right, without getting XL, is $19.99, and if you get XL, Mortal Kombat XL, which gives you all the DLCs, right, it is £40. That's actually good. That's a good price, right? You don't get this crap of, let me just find Mortal Kombat. Yes, I'm doing this whilst editing, well, doing the video. One of it. Alright, okay, found it. Good. No, don't want motorsport. There we go. Mortal Kombat 1. The reboot. Right, okay. So, for the main game, right, just the game itself, it is £65. And if you want to get Premium Edition, which is basically Deluxe Edition, and I will always call the Premium Edition Deluxe Edition, because that's how I remember this shit. Right, okay. Mortal Kombat 1 Premium Edition. Are you ready? Are you steady? Right? Hold on to your wallets, hold on to your bank account, because you will need to know and hide everything from this as soon as I say it, right? £90. What is going on? How have we gone up this high? How? Just, it doesn't sink in. Like, it's not possible. And not only that, we've had COVID hit, right? And their brain has decided to think, what's a good way to have, you know, get our stocks up, get money up, you know? What's the best way for people to get games? I don't know. Increase the prices to, this mad amount, and add, you know, what do you mean? Like, I'm sorry, I know, like, COVID happened, like, a few years back, but people are still struggling to this day, and they're still thinking people are able to fork out so much money for your games. What is the logic here? What is the logic? The logic is not logicking. It is not logicking. It is just not. Like, how? How in your brain hole does your brain think of that? Like, It's just, oh, you know, let me just quiet down. Let me just quiet down. Cool. Okay. So you're telling me we're at 90 to 80 quid, and if it's like a bundle, like 2 games together, it's like 100 odd quid. Okay. And now DLC packs, like combat packs and everything, has gone up from 3 to 4 to 9, 10-ish pounds to 30 odd quid. I ended up having this conversation on TikTok, right? I ended up posting a Dying Light video, right, of basically Techland being clowned, right? And obviously it was about the in-game store and all that good stuff, right? And this guy proceeded to say, oh, it's only extra money for the people that made the game. Extra money? Where's my extra money, bro? Like, they don't need extra money. They have, like, a billionaire, right, running that company, and you're telling me that they need more money? Nope. I refuse. Games nowadays are so expensive, it's ridiculous, to the point where I am more depending on, you know, deals than the main game itself. There is slight chance that I will actually pay full price for a game. You know, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'm going to pre-order that at some point, hopefully soon. You know, I'm going to pay full price. And look, the premium, no, the premium, I'm not going to call it premium edition, I'm going to call it deluxe edition. The deluxe edition and the main game are £5 like difference. Right, let me just get it up, okay, right, okay. Hold on, bear with me for a sec.
I can do it. Hype-Ebola Mind Chamber.
No,
Hyperglycemic Crime Chamber.
you get one more.
Hypebonics Rhine Chamber. We have to wait for Vegeta and Trunks to come out of the Hypertonic Lion Tamer.
Okay, got it, cool, right, okay. Right, okay, so even though Assassin's Creed Mirage is a smaller game, right, but Assassin's Creed is a AAA title, so, you know, it's Assassin's Creed is a big deal, right? And even though it's a smaller title, right, we've got, for the normal edition, we have 45 quid, right? And then you have the deluxe edition. Oh my god, it's actually called the bloody deluxe edition. We're doing great, guys, we're doing great. We're not giving it some stupid name. I mean, in my opinion, all that you need is the normal edition and deluxe edition, not all these, like, you know, all these fancy editions of games that'll add more money, you know, is not needed. But anyways, but the deluxe edition is 50 quid. 50 quid. Or if you want to get technical, £49.99, right? So, technically, there's a £6 difference, but if you want to say the actual price, it's actually a £5 difference, right? That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good price, right? For a AAA title, that's a pretty good price. Even though it's a smaller, like, game and it was supposed to be a DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's a good price. I would, like, pre-order that, right? But for a games like Mortal Kombat 1, I would wait for it to go onto sale. That's it. That's the word. I'd wait for it to go on sale, because there is no way I am spending that much. Like, there's just no need. Right, okay, so I'm just going on to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, not the actual game, but just going to see a little something so I can talk to you guys about it. There we go. There we go. Bundles. The next thing is bundles. Fun. Now, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has God knows how many bundles. Pointless bundles that don't need to be there, right? And that is Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion bundle. 110 quid. Alright, okay. We're going to go to the next one. Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Immortals Phoenix Rising. 110 quid. Right? Then we go to the final one. Assassin's Creed Mythology Pack. Right? This one is just so ridiculous. 160 quid for 2 bad games and 1 good game, which is Origins, which is the good game, and the bad game is Valhalla and Odyssey. Now, I'm only calling Valhalla a bad game for the main fact that I see that there was a story that was supposed to be told, but they decided to fill it up with a 10 ton of crap that they don't need, and it wasn't really an Assassin's Creed game. It was quite broken, stealth was broken, all that good stuff, and Odyssey just threw everything of Assassin's Creed out the window. I wasn't a big fan of it, but it is what it is. I'll play every single Assassin's Creed because I love Assassin's Creed. I have a problem, yeah, I know this, but, you know, I love Assassin's Creed, even though it has a lot of ups and downs. I will always love Assassin's Creed, and I will always stand by it no matter what. But anyways, getting off subject once again. I am easily put onto different subjects. Right, okay, so, as you know, those bundles are ridiculous prices, 110 quid and 160 quid. Okay. That is stupid. Why are we even having bundles? Right, what is the point? What is the point of having these bundles? There is no point. Like, just buy the game separately. It's just a lot more cheaper that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot more cheaper. What is the point in getting all 3 at the same time? Unless you actually have the money for that, right, and you're this rich billionaire for it, then fair enough, go ahead, do it, right? But if you're like me, get it separately. It's way more smart and way better, because at the end of the day, if you get these bundles, they're just going to do more. This ain't even just for Ubisoft and everything, this is game companies in general. If you feed into these, they will constantly put in more. They will constantly do it and do it and do it and do it till they fork out all your money and say, haha, you're poor, you have no money. Now save up for this next game and this next bundle that's like 6,000 quid. At that point, it may as well be. But you see what I'm saying? Like, modern gaming is just way too expensive, and adding in-game currency when it's not needed, when you pay for the game at full price and all the DLCs, if you want all the DLCs, it's just not needed, you know? Like, having in-game, you know, having in-game, like, currency and all that good stuff on a paid game is not needed. Now, free games, yeah, go ahead, do it, you know, but don't litter it with in-game currency. That's the one thing that you shouldn't do, and that's the one thing Destiny 2 has done, and that's litter it with in-game currency and in-game stores. You don't want to do that, alright? You don't want to do that. Just, you know, have the things that you pay for, like your little doodads, right, for free games. But if it's a full price game and you have DLCs for it, even if you don't have DLCs planned for it, right, and you're just paying full price for the game, don't add in-game stores or in-game currency, because it is not needed at all. It is not needed. And I'm sorry, but if you think this is a good idea and how games should be spent, and you're one of those people that can't be asked to play the game normally and decide to go, oh hey, let's just buy things just to get through it, you know, you're part of the problem. Like, you're feeding them. You're feeding them.
Dummy! Yeah! Yeah! Dummy! Yeah! Yeah! Dummy! Yeah! Yeah!
Like, I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It took me a while to finish Odyssey. And what I was constantly told is, oh, you would have to pay this, this, and this, and this for XP boosters and all that good stuff. But I didn't pay for XP boosters. I didn't do anything of the sort. I just played the game normally, and the only reason why I say it took me a long time is because I took massive breaks from it because I had other games to play. And I was kind of busy at that time, playing other games. You know? It's like, don't feed into it. Even Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I didn't pay into it. I didn't pay into any of that stuff. It's not needed. It really isn't. You know, it's just like, at the end of the day, if people say that you need to buy things for a game, normally that's not true. And I remember at the time there was Assassin's Creed Syndicate was out, and people were saying, oh, you need to buy this and this and this to even play the game for like XP boosters. XP ain't even a problem. Even in Unity, that's not even a problem. It's so easy to level up in those games, and even in the ones now. Like, yes, it takes a long time if you want to fully grind, but I'm not a grinder. I just want to play the story and do all that good stuff. But, you know, it's just, not everything needs to be paid for to play the game. You know, some games have them, but aren't actually pay to win, but people just give in. But, it is quite unfortunate, because now Techland has added it in, and that's what sparked this conversation, like I've said. But, I just want this to be out here and make sure that people aren't, well, and just let people know, not make sure, but let people know that not everything needs to be bought, because the more that you feed them, the more that they're going to take that money and then put it in their pockets and add and add and add. Like I've said, it's not just Ubisoft. Many other companies do it. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's just quite upsetting to see how games have kind of came from quite cheap to now very, 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 very painfully expensive. It's really sad. But I'm gonna see you in a bizzle. I'm gonna leave this here. And yeah, like I said, see you in a bizzle. Take care and peace.
Judging by the writings on the wall. If you need some good news, then I got some. This is where you overcome it all. At the last chance.